Hi everybody, I'm DJ Foster. Welcome to GOL TV with Laker head soccer coach Dave DiIanni. GOL TV is presented by Option 1 Credit Union. Dave, since we talked last week, you had a 3-0 week, but we mentioned the Indianapolis game last time we talked. You won 2-1 over Indianapolis, but then you went on the road to Ohio for your first road conference games. You went to Lake Erie on Friday, and you opened up with 2 first-half goals. I know that was probably a good sign for you to get on the board early, and then you cruised to the 4-0 win. Talk a little bit about the match against the Storm.
Well, I thought our kids played a really good game all the way across the board. We started in a 4-3-3. Lake Erie sat in quite a bit. They didn't defend outside of their half, so there was a lot less space than we normally are used to playing in. But our kids did a good job. I thought they moved the ball well. We had good movement. We were on the right page, same page chemistry-wise with runs. We got a really ugly goal, which is great. I love those in the first game, for the first goal. Cale Addison scored off a couple, a two-person deflected shot that from Ashley Botts. So I thought we did a lot of really good things, and then we got a goal off a set piece, which we haven't had all year from Ashley Botts. A really good strike. So. That was a good start of the weekend. We went into a different system in the second half and got a little bit better ball movement. Possessed the ball a little higher in their end, Lake Erie's, and we created a lot of chances and got some different people on the board. Maria Brown scored, Jessica Trost scored, and so it was a good first start to the weekend.
Well, then you kept the early scoring going on Sunday at Ashland. You scored 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. You're up 3-0 at halftime, and then you went to the 5-0 final, the victory over the Eagles. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I thought Ashland played really well. But I give our kids credit. I thought that was our best game of the weekend. Ball movement was very good, crisp, sharp. We scored some really nice goals. We've been working on final third finishing. We scored 2 on those. One was Maria Brown and one was Erin Ruse. We got some good contributions from some players. Ashley Botts is continuing her toward last 5 games. I think 7 goals in 5 games. Cale Addison played very well, and Erin Ruse had a very good weekend. Which those 3 people are very important. And anytime you have a 5th-year senior playing some good soccer, that's very helpful, and especially somebody as experienced as Erin Ruse is. So we had a good weekend in a great facility. Ashland's done a fantastic job with that facility, and but we're excited to come back for a couple games.
Now, you started the season off with 2 ties in Minnesota against 2 good teams on the road, so no real harm there. But you've won 6 straight now. Do you kind of feel like this team's coming together a little bit?
Well, I feel like we're playing well in the last couple games, and momentum's a big deal, and especially in college athletics, we're feeling good about our the way we're playing. We're getting good goalkeeping. Chelsea made some really nice. Top-notch saves against Ashland, 3 in particular. I think our midfield's playing really well. Charlie Sosha's starting to get involved in the mix. Jessica Trost and Autumn Jacobs, providing some depth, and our forwards are looking like they're back to the same old forwards that we had the last couple of years. So. Yeah, but you're only as good as the last game you played, and our kids know that, and we've talked a lot about that, and is enjoying the experience and trying to come with a new attitude every time we step on the field, and I guess we'll see today with our training with Ferris coming on Wednesday.
Now, you mentioned that Ashley Botts has been playing so well. She won the GLAAD Player of the Week again for the 2nd week in a row, but what's the biggest improvement you've kind of seen from your team from the beginning of the year till now?
I think they're having fun. I think that early on in the year it seemed like it was a job, and this is what we have to do, and every game was so important, and they are, but you got to enjoy it too. We've talked a lot about I want them to play hard, I want them to play to win, and I want them to have fun, and those 3 things are all interrelated to each other, and if you're missing one, you're probably not going to have as much success, and obviously the last one is having fun, and if you're playing hard and playing to win, you may not always win, but you're competing to try to do so, and I think our kids will tell you they had a lot of fun this weekend, and not because of the goals, they enjoyed playing this weekend, and I don't want it to be a job. I want them to have fun, and I think when they do that, they'll be successful.
Now you can keep the schedule going this week. You have Ferris State on Wednesday at 6 o'clock right here on your home field, and then you have Northwood on Friday also at home. That'll be at 7 o'clock. You get to play under the lights again, which I'm sure is fun. And then on Sunday you travel to Columbus to face Ohio Dominican in a 2 o'clock match there. Talk about the week ahead. You got three matches in 5 days?
Yeah, 6 games in 11. So wow. It's an important 2 weeks, and we've talked to our team about our depth is going to be very important. It's going to be a team. Our our games are going to be team wins, or at least team efforts, team efforts each game. But we have First State, which is 4-1-1 in our conference, and they're doing a great job up there with Matt Kellogg. And we're excited just to get that game at home. We get to play them at home, and Northwood coming at home, so we get to spend at least the front end of this, the majority of this week at home in our own beds, and we don't miss any class. And then we're going to a Ohio Dominican team that is certainly much better than the record states. Everyone in the conference will say that, and to have to travel 5.5 hours for one game, you never know. So, it's going to be an important week ahead for us, but I feel good about where our team is right now, and mentally and physically.
Great. Well, we wish you the best of luck. A couple of home matches, we'll see you here, and then best of luck on the road this weekend.
Thanks, DJ.
For Dave DiIanni, I'm DJ Foster. Thanks for joining us on the Dave DiIanni Show here on GOL TV.